red lights on. Don't say nothing incriminating because I don't get paid till next week. So all right. Hey everybody, what's going on? This is your boy Pablo, aka Grandma's favorite grandson, aka the Pod Boss, aka Pod's Gift. One half of that Toxicology report, CEO of this thing of ours, SMG, and we are here with another episode of the Toxicology report. And as always, I bring my man, my mellow, my right hand, the shooter. Sir, let me know who you are.
It's your boy Best Friend, aka the Colonizer, aka the Bleach Cricket, aka the Great White Hype. And I'm here with another fellow white man. Well, he's not really white. It's just his name's white. But
I'm about to say, who the hell's white on here?
Tell him who you are, sir.
It's your boy Porkchop, aka Johnny Marlo Doswell. And if you never knew, Porkchop is an acronym for the poetic overseer ruling chaos, causing havoc on poets. You should know it.
The living legend himself.
My man.
Boy, legends don't pay bills.
Nah.
I'm just living.
Well, to us, growing up in the city, bro, you are one of them ones, man.
I appreciate that. I really do.
Enough of that sweet stuff. Since I can't be sentimental on here. Enough of that sweet stuff. Mr. Porkchop.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna give you an icebreaker question.
Okay.
Best Friend has an icebreaker question for you.
Got it.
If you answer his the way Ty Gutter answered last week, I'm cutting this shit off.
I was gonna switch it up.
Oh, you gonna switch it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
So who going first? You or Best Friend?
I'm gonna go first. All right. So you and your wife be out and about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all celebrating the victory.
Okay.
One too many drinks in you. Your wife starts popping off. She gets knocked down in front of you.
Hold up. Somebody hit her?
Yep.
Death. You ain't gotta say shit else. Death. And I ain't no tough guy. Death.
Even if it was her fault?
Death. It's my wife. Jail is happening for me. And that's not me being tough.
Right.
That's me being a husband.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's the first death threat we got. I think everybody else is everybody else is like Hulkamania leg drop.
What man? What if you're a man and you see, even if your wife yapping, girl or guy, death. So nobody won't think, oh, there's a guy, you gonna hit a guy. I'm gonna hit a girl. That's my wife.
Nah, I'm gonna smooth out. I got you. So we had ladies on here and we asked that same question. I want to say 90% of them is like, we're leaving them on the ground where they at and going home.
How you gonna leave your wife on the ground?
Nah, the lady said they leaving their man on the ground if he was popping off and he got knocked out in front of him.
Nah,
it's 2022. Roles reversed. They out.
Yeah, I'm not saying that, I understand a woman leaving her husband. I'm not gonna say I understand that because I don't. What I will understand is I was born in 1973. There you go. Total difference.
Absolutely.
Older.
Absolutely.
Best Friend, how old are you, Mike?
42.
You get it?
I'm with you.
I don't understand. Of course, these women, they couldn't have been there 50. Ask that question.
They weren't.
Like, look, I'm to the point where, like, if it's me and my wife and it's him and his wife and his 12-year-old, I'm hitting the 12-year-old too. Like, everybody's catching something. Because like you said, that's my wife, that's my family, that's my daughter, that's my son, whatever. Whoever I'm with, I'm hitting everybody in your family. Your grandmother, your 12-year-old, you, and your husband.
I will say,
you don't know what the 12-year-old is going to do. You don't know how they're going to react to it because these kids nowadays are crazy.
I will say this, and this is funny that y'all bring this up. I just went through I guess we call it a problem, maybe a month ago here, where we were about to eat dinner, and this guy just put his drinks on our table and thought he was gonna watch the football game and just have his drinks right there. And I'm like, excuse me, sir, you see me and my son about to have a meal, can you please move your cup? It's other tables.
Right.
And he was like, well, I know it's COVID and all. And I was like, no, you don't get it. This has nothing to do with COVID. Me and my family are about to eat.
Mm-hmm.
And then he proceeded to try to explain himself. And I'm looking at my son, and I was like it happened so quick, trying to figure out what do I do with my son standing there looking at me fuss with this guy.
Right.
So I told my son to go get his mother. We was at one restaurant. You know how you go in a hotel in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
They got food everywhere.
Yeah.
So they was at a plant-based joint, like on the other hall, right behind us.
Okay.
So as soon as I see my son leave, I get up. That's when I got up and was like, hey, yo, I'm about to fuck you up, guy. Like this, you're not going to do that in front of my family. Yo, I've asked you nicely.
Right.
And then my son came back. He saw me in the guy's face, and then he started tearing up. I had to make another decision and relax myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, in front of your kids, though.
Right.
Like, come on, bro. So security came anyway because they saw it on the big, Vegas hotels ain't playing none of that shit.
Right.
They saw it, and they escorted him out. And then I had to, have a conversation with my son. I was like, yo, I'm not going to let nobody disrespect you or me, no matter where we at. I will protect you.
That's what's up.
And it just was, that's weird that y'all brought that shit up. That shit crazy, yo. Like, I'm not a tough guy, but I am a man.
Right.
That's what it all boils down to.
It's 2022. People think they can get away with whatever and say whatever, do whatever. Like, they think the term OG gets forgotten about a lot. And I'm not saying like I'm an OG. I'm 42. Like, I know people older than me that's still out here hustling and, doing their thing and whatever. Like, they're tougher than me. They've been around a lot longer than me. But these young kids nowadays have no fucking respect. And they don't have to be young kids. Anybody in the early 30s feel like, oh, you just an old chump or whatever. Like, I hate that.
Yeah, man. Like, he was older than me.
Yeah. You can't get older anymore.
I didn't understand that. Now, if you're drunk, I might can understand it, but it still don't make it right.
Right.
It was a very hard pill to swallow to see my son cry. Like, out of all of that, to see him drop that tear, I was like, oh man, I'm about to kill you.
Right. Yeah, you can't. That's like blood in the water, like a shark.
Yeah.
Like, once you see that.
Yo, I seen my son cry over, like, he's a sweet boy. He exactly what a 7-year-old boy's supposed to be. You know what I mean?
An innocent boy.
Cry over shit that 7-year-olds cry over, but not in my face when he see me. He saw me in a light that he should never see me in. So I don't know, man. Go ahead, best friend, with your question before I cry in this bitch.
We get real sentimental on here tonight.
So I'm gonna switch it up. So I'm not going to ask you the same one last week, but since this one probably won't make you cry, so tell me what your opinion is and where you think what happened to the Black Lives Matter movement.
They got paid. What do you mean what happened? Anybody see what happened?
I'm just saying, like, so are we still following them? We still promoting them? What are we doing?
Man, we trying to get Kanye to calm down.
Right.
We trying to get Kanye to calm down. We ain't trying this next one because it already happened. Herschel Walker will not be in the Senate.
Nope.
So we ain't got to worry about that.
He got close though.
My man was talking about werewolves and vampires.
Yo, you know it was going to be a problem when the Democratic Party got Obama to roast him.
Right.
Like, what? It wasn't going to be, he wasn't going to win after that anyway.
Nah. Yeah,
There's no way.
That's the cheat code. We in trouble. Bring Barry in. We got this.
But Black Lives Matter, they already exposed what happened.
Mm-hmm.
The three people got millions, and it is what it is. We've seen worse. Remember the Genesis boys?
Yep.
got that money, and then the one dude was online flaunting it. I was like, oh, you got to be kidding, yo.
Yeah. And you know, black people don't want to say this. Sometimes we don't need to save everybody. You know what I mean? Like, we don't need to save everybody.
Listen, everybody is not gonna get saved.
Right.
I mean, most, you know, we don't have no more Nat Turners.
Nah.
What he asks, hey, if you with me, step forward.
Right.
And those that didn't step forward, they killed them.
They had to go.
As simple as that. Like, we got a lot of pretenders, best friend.
Yeah.
A lot of pretenders out here.
Hey, trust me, like I'm the type of person I call shit down the middle. If a white person's wrong, well, whoever's wrong, like I'm calling it. But like I just have no faith in some of the bullshit like Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, the leaders of Black Lives Matter. Like they're all fucking
Jesse
money. Yeah, come on. Jesse's showing up if you're paying him. He ain't showing up for free.
What did Nas say about black leaders? He said whites ain't got none leading them.
Yeah.
So why we got black leaders?
That's true.
And all of our black leaders, Malcolm X has said in an interview that our black leaders, why are they comedians and athletes and not some people that's strictly political or strictly for the community? He said something about Dick Gregory. Dick Gregory was like, well, I guess I got to change my tune. You know, so it's just weird. Like, this is a plan that's been all put apart. Somebody, years before we got here, this plan is still working. And the people that they passed the plan on to is sitting back having a good day. They laughing their ass off. They watching us kill each other. They watching music get you know, the hip hop that the kids like right now. You know, it went from
not the kids.
Just think, we don't have no Chaos Ones and Public Enemy no more. They gone.
Nah, and the ones that tried, they laugh them. They laugh at them like
because it was all about gangster rap after that.
Yeah.
Even NWA said fuck the police, but you know, no matter, you take out all of the cussing they did, they still was pushing.
Right.
And they never see that. They see what they want to see. So I don't know, Mike. I mean, best friend. What you want me to call you? Yo?
You can call me whatever you want to call me.
Best friend. I like that.
Yeah. So we know who you are. You know what I mean? We grew up listening to your voice. You know what I mean? You know, I even bought a couple of mixtapes from you back in the day. You know what I mean? That's how old I am. But let people, you know, that listen to us know a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is on the bottom. I'm Porkchop. I just retired from 92Q last December. I did 20 years on the radio.
Had the best morning show ever on 92Q. We're gonna put that out there.
Listen, thank you. I appreciate that. I've grown. I used to be a knucklehead like we all used to do. You know, I'm a child of the king. I'm also a knowledgeable child of the king, which means that I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. Religion will get you caught up in other shit. Religion is a way some man was like, we gotta do it this way.
Right.
I used to ask my mom, God bless the dead. I used to be like, why is there so many different parts of Christianity? Why is it Methodist, Seventh-day Adventist, Baptist? What's the one with the L? Lutheran. It's thousands, hundreds, right?
He Catholic, you know.
So why, if we believe in God, why is it just not one word? Why is it not one thing? Why is it a bunch of, like, somebody was like the Lutheran was like, yo, we believe everything in the Bible except that.
Right.
And then Baptist was like, we believe everything in the Bible except that. So what else about me? I'm a husband. I'm a father too. I love Mario Kart.
Still waiting for my shot. You know what I mean?
You don't want it.
You still not ready for this.
You see the gang. You see the gang right there. Like, you don't. certain things you just don't want. You say you want it, but
so people.
if
First
a
of all,
man has
people,
the tattoo,
there's people that got jerseys that don't play on the team, so I ain't worried about none of that.
my man got toes tattooed on his arm, so you know he's legit and serious.
Look, just because you pour syrup on shit don't make them pancakes, okay?
That's all I'm saying.
So whenever you're ready, yo.
Whenever you're ready, brother.
I'll be home on the 20th. I come and
right.
do what I got to do and then come bust your ass and go back home.
Say less. Say less.
Yes. What else?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I'm
just, you like losing, though, because you're a Cowboy fan. So you're accustomed to losing.
Come on now. I named my best friend. Ask me what my son's name is.
Don't tell me it's Dak. Well, Dak wasn't around 7 years ago, right? No. What's his name?
Dallas.
Okay, I can see that.
So he's accustomed to losing. See what I'm saying? He's a Cowboy fan.
Who's your favorite team, yo?
49ers, brother.
How many rings y'all got?
5.
How many rings we got?
We ain't gonna talk about that.
6, right? 5 or 6.
No, they got 5. That 5th one a little questionable, but
ain't no question. A win is a win. Don't do that. You know that.
A ring is a ring.
He's a Ravens fan. So
that's like saying the Ravens' first ring is questionable since the offense didn't bring them to the damn show.
A ring's a ring.
I mean,
a ring's a ring.
I mean, since you said
what
that,
I'm saying is the Ravens beat the 49ers for their second
all I'm saying
ring,
is
so.
The Ravens rings came with some controversy every time. That's all I'm saying.
The last time the 49ers was in the Super Bowl, they cheated their fucking ass off because they was getting their shit split.
First of all, okay, we played the Chiefs and we choked. I can admit that.
I ain't even talking about that game. I'm talking about the Ravens.
No, I'm talking about pass interference. We can talk about pass interference with the Ravens if you want to do that.
Y'all cut the lights off.
Right.
He pulled his collar in the end zone. That's what you would
There would be no need for a pass interference if you didn't cut the lights off.
First of all, that was Queen Beyonce. Okay, the stadium was not ready for her performance. That's all I'm saying.
First of all, I know you hot when you gotta pick up the mic. When you gotta grab the mic and plead your case, you are mad as shit.
No, because me and best friend were at Buffalo Wild Wings watching that game, and when the play happened, I looked at him. He put his head down because he knew that was foul.
I was thanking the Lord for a ring.
What's your favorite team?
Ravens. But I ain't on here talking smack.
96, it was Ravens. 95, it was the Dolphins.
Speaking of Ravens, how y'all gonna hire a quarterback that y'all got rid of to help when y'all second string is I?
Bro, the Ravens are stupid. Like I'm a season ticket holder, and I haven't been to like the last 3 games because I'm like, I can't watch this bullshit. I'm not spending look, I'm not rich. I work hard for my little chump change I have. I'm not going down there week after week and watch a professional team put up 10 points and spend all my money while you're struggling to put up 10 points.
Listen, I thought Russell Wilson was going to win that game. And then when y'all scored, I wanted to call Russell Wilson and be like, it's not your fault, bro. It's not your fault. They picked up Russell Wilson and didn't build around him.
Nope.
They was like, come on, we got you. No, you got to, where your O-line at? Where your receivers at? Like, y'all did nothing. Y'all expected this motherfucker to come all the way there and do magic.
Well, they got all this money, so they can afford to do something next year.
I hope he go back to Seattle and retire. Play
Nice.
one game and be like, fuck it.
He looks like he needs to retire right now the way he's playing.
Shit, Geno Smith, if he don't get comeback player of the year, it's something wrong.
Yeah.
He deserve it.
But is it Geno or is it that system?
Doesn't matter. Geno leads the system.
Yeah, Geno throws the ball to the people to catch it. Like, no matter what.
So I'm just saying, you can put best friend in that system. They're going to win 8 games. That's all I'm saying.
Was it Tom Brady or was it the system?
No, that
they
was
built the system around him.
Tom.
Just think, we just talked about Russell Wilson being sorry, and then we talked about Geno being good.
Yeah.
It's the quarterback.
I don't like Russell anyway.
Damn.
Nah, he was a Seahawk forever. So I don't like Russell anyway. So it is what it is.
Hater, yo. I ain't know it was that much hate in your blood over there.
Oh, he got a lot of it. That shit spilled over.
Just for the Seahawks. Just for the Seahawks and the Lakers.
I'm not a basketball fan.
Yeah,
so
you know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you what's funny. When I said I wanted to watch basketball, I was telling Squirrel, this is when me and Squirrel was doing nights.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, hey yo, I'm gonna watch this season. Guess who I picked for my team?
Who that?
The Sixers. They was in last place. I said I'll pick them. And then the next year was trust the process.
Trust the process, baby.
I was like, damn, I picked the right team to watch.
There you go.
But I'm glad they got rid of Ben Simmons though. He's just quit.
Yeah.
But he's balling now though. That's the crazy part.
Is he?
Yeah, and nobody want to talk about it.
Damn, I don't know. I don't watch basketball.
Yeah, he's going off now, and no one's talking about it.
Wow.
Yep.
That's because they're just waiting for him to quit again.
Yeah.
Damn. And what they did to Kyrie was some bullshit. That was the biggest bullshit ever life.
Yeah, and you see they don't talk about it anymore. They're like, yep, my bad, and then move on.
Yeah, it's what you say earlier, best friend. We ain't got long. We ain't got long. We ain't got long. Somebody about to hit that button.
Yeah. Hey.
Somebody gonna hit the button like an asshole, and we just gotta look at each other and be like, yo, I love you.
Pretty much.
Hopefully I see you on the other side.
Speaking of assholes hitting the button, they just hit Trump on all charges for all that tax evasion.
It ain't gonna matter. Who's gonna matter to you? First of all, you got to ask yourself the biggest question of all. Do you care?
It don't bother me none. So nah, not really.
Bro, I would say
it's not going to affect us.
90%
so it don't matter.
Millionaires, billionaires are probably fucking doing some type of tax fraud evasion shit. So like, what they call out one of them now at this point? Like, what's the matter?
I think it's because of him.
He said he don't pay taxes.
Yeah. I think it's because he runs his mouth so much that people are excited about this.
If he was our president, I would care. I'd be like, damn, yo, you running out, the leader of the free world. But now that you're back to being just Donald Trump, who cares?
So I have a friend who owns a lighting business. He sells lights to like all the big hotels. So Trump hotels are one of his suppliers. So like he bills like $25,000 and they pay him like $1,000 and he's like, where's my money? Well, basically the way Trump does business is as long as we pay them something, they're getting their money. They can't sue us. He gives them chump change and, crumbs here and there and just makes them drag it on and on and on.
Oh, I would go, if I was your friend, tell him I live here. I will go unscrew all that shit.
Oh, so he do it like the water bill. That's what you trying to tell me?
Yes.
Like, just give him $10 on the water bill. They don't turn the water off.
Exactly. And that basically, but that's how he does his business. Instead of like a 30-day receivables or whatever, he just pushes that shit out. And then the more money he saves on having to pay, he's making interest, whatever, off of that instead of paying you up front.
Wow.
Yeah, man, shady.
You should see the Trump plot. It's people that be going down to the hotel that still be riding around with like Trump flags and like we know you're a Trump supporter if you stay there. You ain't gotta do all that shit.
Right. Exactly. But remember back in the day though that was a bar. Like if you was a rapper, like I stayed at the Trump. You know what I mean? Like I'm at the plaza. You know what I mean?
People loved him.
Yeah.
Because he kept it a buck. Then when he came out president and kept it a buck,
right,
it wasn't the same buck.
Right.
It ain't funny no more.
If I ain't gonna front, I feel like he would have been a great president if he'd have shut up.
If he would have just kept his mouth shut.
Yeah. Yep. If he'd have shut up about the grab, what fucked him up for me was the grabbing the pussy.
Mm-hmm.
Because then now you got women like, what the fuck? But women still voted for him.
Yeah, some women was like, I like men who talk like that. Yeah,
it wasn't because of us. We ain't shit. Our vote ain't shit.
Right.
We don't make a dent in voting.
Right.
So, damn. Best friend, got a lot of shot glasses back there, bro.
I do. I feel like I feel something coming on.
What you doing?
What is that? Jim
Don't
B?
matter. It don't matter. I feel like if you got them, you know.
Well, if we doing that, hold up. If we doing that, hold up.
I'm gonna use the Baltimore one. What is that, Jack? What is called?
So one is just regular Tennessee honey.
Yeah, I saw that one.
This is the Tennessee cider, the winter Jack. Man, you mix some of this winter Jack with some Sprite. Man, I'm telling you, so smooth and so good. You can drink glasses of it and not even realize you fucked up.
I've been on a drink I made
Mexico
called ginger and Jack, like regular ass Jack Daniels with ginger ale.
I met them. Like they live down Wilkins Avenue, right? I met them.
Yep. This is Four Roses bourbon.
I got apple pie moonshine.
I know that's right, bro. I would like to give this toast to y'all podcast, to Pablo, to Best Friend. I hope that you will become who you are. I don't want to say I hope you be bigger than someone else. Fuck everybody else. I hope y'all podcast become this. Salute.
Salute. Man, that's so. I'm telling you, Porkchop, get some of this stuff smooth.
I'm gonna get some.
Oh, you got the white Jack.
Okay, best friend.
Smooth. It's not like the Tennessee one right here. This Tennessee got a little kick. This is just smooth.
I just saw that on YouTube. That's funny.
Yeah.
Really?
Winter Jack. Get you some.
So, Porkchop.
Yes, sir.
Tell us a memorable story about you on radio, bro.
My most memorable moment. I feel like my biggest moment of being on the radio. I told the world Michael Jackson died.
That's a big moment.
That's a real big moment.
The funny thing was, Dre Johnson was the one who said he was in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
By the time me and Squirrel got on, I was the one who said that he had passed. Biggest moment of my radio career.
Mm.
Yep. I mean, I got millions of moments, but what's bigger than that? That's
right. Yeah, ain't nothing bigger than that.
We'll never see another Michael Jackson ever. That'll never happen. I love Chris Brown. I love Beyonce, but we ain't gonna never see no Mike again.
What you mean? You don't think Drake is better than Mike?
Get the fuck out of here, yo.
Now we about to pod right now, right? We about to pod at this very moment.
You know what, Pablo? What you need to tell him?
What's that?
My best friend Benna. She Benna. That's my best friend.
He still got the whole setup from the show.
Me personally, this is just my opinion. Across the board, I do not believe Michael is the GOAT.
Go ahead. I want to hear this shit.
He's too average in different places for me to call him the GOAT.
So you're saying Prince is better?
Of course I say Prince is better.
I understand. I'm not mad that you're saying Prince. But you said he was average where? And I want to hear this average.
He's an average singer.
Shut the fuck up, yo.
I can name 20 people that sing better than Michael Jackson.
Maybe Michelangelo, the angel. Gabriel, the angel.
So Michael sings better than Teddy Pendergrass.
Yes.
Yeah.
You crazy. You crazy.
Hey, P, listen what I'm telling you. If you do yourself a favor, I think I posted on my Instagram. I saw it on TikTok.
Okay.
Somebody separated Michael Jackson vocals for Wanna Be Starting Something.
Okay.
He did all the background. and he did it in different octaves.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, best Mike, talk to this nigga, yo.
Bro,
Like,
I can't. So I remember
Marvin did the same thing.
Now, I remember I was 13 years old and I watched a Michael Jackson concert, and there was literally grown men and women passing out, being carried by the ambulance.
That's star power. That has nothing to do with talent.
Bro, I love Prince. I love me some, Little Red Corvette and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, like, Mike is just Mike. Like, there's just nobody's ever going to touch him. Like, he was a true artist in the sense of he performed, he sang, like all the stuff he did, minus all the whack job stuff. But like as an artist, like hands down, like I don't think anybody's going to be able to entertain you like he did.
James Brown, Prince, like there's people.
I feel like James Brown did a bump of coke before he went out there on stage, and he's like, "Woo!"
It don't matter what he used to do it. He did it. That's all I'm saying.
Yo, I give Prince his props for being a producer, writer, arranger. He has songs that make you be like, what the fuck? How you do what he did, in arrangement.
Right.
But yo,
if you take Quincy away from Michael, his career is not as long.
It don't matter. You going on ifs. We can't even.
You're saying Prince arranged it himself.
We can't say if anything when it comes to anything.
You take away Disney Channel, you have no Drake.
Hey yo, you need one of these, Mike.
I hate Drake.
That's your boy Prince, right? Come on, man. I'm ready for everything y'all bring up.
Okay, so let me ask you this now. Go ahead. Talent alone. The Jacksons versus the Debarges.
What are you doing, yo?
You take Michael out of the Jacksons, the rest of them are trash.
You take L Debarge out of Debarge, and
there's no Debarge.
Bruh.
It's just L.
Everybody in Debarge.
Hey, yo.
Everybody in Debarge can sing. Not everybody in the Jacksons.
Come on, you got Janet.
What?
Janet is a background singer at best.
Yo, what is wrong with you, yo?
I'm trying to tell you.
He's on your team. You got to claim him.
I don't even understand what you're talking about right now, yo.
Put it on your page and ask that question. I promise you, it's going to be a fight.
What's the next song?
About me.
You know who the fuck this is?
Yeah. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Hey, yo, get the fuck out of here.
You see how he cut it off before she starts singing? Singing?
No, I wanted to do this. I said that's the wrong one. I got you.
That's beautiful. They can do the same thing.
Look, this your podcast. I can't be just.
All I'm saying, Sade can do the same thing. That's all I'm saying.
Sade, what you say about Sade?
Sade can do the same thing.
Bro, I think that shot went to his head.
I hope this your last time drinking on your show. Don't you drink nothing else, yo. That's bananas. You said nobody in the Jacksons could sing?
Jermaine. I'll give Jermaine his props, but that's where it stops. Whole voice. That's it. So you mean to tell me you gonna go out and buy a Tito Jackson album?
Fuck yeah, why not?
Fuck out of here. You ain't buying no fucking Tito Jackson album.
Tito got his ass whooped for breaking that guitar string. Man.
So best friend, you going to buy a Randy Jackson album?
No.
Thank you.
I'm not buying the El Debarge album right now either. So
you should.
I'm not.
So you are?
Yep. Let El Debarge say he's coming out right now.
Somebody Google the rest of the Barge people because we don't know all the brothers.
So on the Jacksons, you got Tito and And then on the other bars, you got Hector.
You got Marlon. You got Randy. Nobody listening to none of that.
Yeah, but you
No,
got
no,
on the
you
bars.
gotta name the Debarge niggas.
Yeah,
name all the Debarge. We know the Jacksons.
Hector Debarge, Pablo Debarge.
Really, my nigga?
Frank. Some nigga that don't even got nothing to do with it.
Right.
The nigga that married Janet sing better than half the Jacksons.
Remember when I told you I hope you? Remember when I gave you that?
I waited till you did
love.
that. I waited till you gave me the love.
Remember that love? I said I hope this podcast be like this. You just brought it down the head somewhere, yo. Like,
you're bringing me down, man. You're bringing me down.
Best friend, go ahead and do your own podcast,
right?
Get him out of here, yo.
Bruh, that's all.
That is funny, yo.
El Debarge. Everybody know El Debarge.
Got you.
Bunny. If you tell me you don't know Bunny Debarge, something wrong with you.
He the one that did drugs. Go ahead.
No, that's the sister. Don't.
No. Bunny was fucked up.
Okay. Mark Debarge.
Mark.
Where you get that name from?
It's
you got Bunny, you got L, you got Mark.
Randy.
Mark as Buster.
James Debarge. Everybody know James.
I know James.
Everybody know Chico. He locked up right now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And Bobby gone. All of them was in the Rhythm of the Night video. Every last one of them.
Yo, all the Jacksons was in their videos. What you mean? You saying like some Jacksons didn't show up?
No, I'm saying so y'all act like y'all ain't seen them. They was there. They was
You can look at Michael, Marlon, Tito, Randy, Jackie, Jermaine, and the sisters and be like, that's them. So you don't know what Mark Debarge looked like?
So you was listening to Reby. That's what you telling me?
Centipede. Don't do that. She had a hit.
One song.
No matter what. She had a hit. A hit too.
LaToya had more. She had more hits on her.
You call LaToya psychic hotline? That's what you telling me?
She had more hits on the psychic hotline than El Debarge sold records.
Listen, fucking Mark Debarge. Yo, I wish I'd have never knew that. I can't wait to call you Mark Debarge. Get out of here, Mark ass Buster.
Mark Debarge.
Hey,
right.
Mark Debarge has a platinum record. That's all I'm saying.
Guess what? Let's go deeper than that.
Switch.
Best friend, I'm gonna fuck him up with this one.
Switch. Tell me you want to listen to Switch.
I got you gotta know.
Okay,
Switch.
Exactly.
But hold up, we talking about Debarge versus the Jacksons, right?
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Best friend, what is Michael Jackson's parents' name?
I forgot the mom's name.
Catherine
and Joe.
Best friend, what's the Debarge parents' name?
Hector and Luis.
Olivia.
Y'all ain't gonna do that, okay?
Do they got their names right there? They got their parents' names?
They don't have their names right.
You know you the shit when people know your mother and father, yo.
Okay. Shit. Edeline, that's their mama name.
Ain't nothing wrong with Edeline. Where they from? Where Debarge from?
Michigan.
Really?
Yeah.
8 Mile.
So Detroit really like some music shit, really. And Indiana ain't far from Michigan, so.
Edeline and Robert Debarge Sr. So Bobby is named after his daddy.
Cool. Who Mark named after?
Yeah.
Uncle Mark.
Uncle Mark.
Mark caught a bad rat, boy. He caught a bad one.
Yeah, everybody else had cool names. He just Mark, but that's all right though.
Mark Jacob Debarge.
So Bill Cosby back in the news.
Is he?
Yeah.
It's new for me.
Now it's some of the women who was working behind the scenes on the Cosby Show. They're coming out saying he did some foul shit.
Hey, yo, leave that fucking man alone, yo. Like, he about to die.
Bruh.
Isn't there like a statutory limit on like the case is closed now? Like,
yeah. So one woman said she woke up to him over top of her and he had a pillow trying to smother her so she can go back to sleep.
Cool. She was sleeping. He was taking care of her.
Why was she sleeping on the job anyway?
Right. That goddamn what's the oldest daughter name on Cosby Show?
Not Vanessa, right? Who was? What
No.
was it?
No, Vanessa, the second one.
Vanessa.
It was Rudy, Vanessa, the shorty went to college,
Shit.
and Denise, and what was the oldest one name? Don't look it up.
Mark.
Don't use your brain.
Sandra. That's her name.
Sandra.
Yeah.
Don't look it up. You gotta use your brain.
Yeah, that was fucking me up. Yeah, Sandra. Yeah. I was like Elvin and Sandra. That's how I clicked it.
Do
She
you
was like
know
30.
a fun fact? Can I give you a fun fact?
What's that?
2 of them. Well, you should know it because the internet been saying it forever.
Mm.
You know that was Alicia Keys bouncing on his knee?
Yep, I knew that
Right.
one.
Yep.
And the twins are Jussie Smollett and the girl, the sister, from the little girl twins from Sandra.
Yeah. I did not know that. Okay. Look at that. See?
Learn something new every day.
Fucking Elvin and Sandra.
I'd rather my name be Elvin Debarge than Mark Debarge.
Al.
That goes with everybody else.
What you're not gonna do, okay?
Theo
messed up.
Debarge.
One of the best background singers, okay, in history. All right, you're not gonna do that to my man name.
In history.
In his history.
Hey, yo, that's a post that'll fuck somebody up.
Right.
Name the greatest background singer in history.
Yep.
Niggas will be
Mark
like,
Debarge.
what?
Yep, Mark Debarge is the best background singer in history.
You know who I think better than him? If we gonna go background,
Okay.
Mickey Howard.
That goes without saying, though.
She did background for Luther Vandross.
Yeah. Luther sing better than Michael.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he is too average.
You notice we never got a Luther Vandross biopic?
We didn't. We did not.
I'm waiting on him. I'm waiting on a Marvin Gaye movie. I would do a Stevie Wonder movie since he's still alive. Like, let him hear it.
Bro, he has sung at every Motown funeral since he was a kid.
Yo, Stevie Wonder deserve a movie.
Yeah.
Definitely.
He do.
So somebody could be like this in the whole movie. Hey, yo, this the part when they
I ain't know you touched his leg like that before.
Right.
So
yo, we don't know no Stevie don't have no scandal, do we?
Nah. He got divorced, but nobody know why.
You know you got to get on a blind nigga nerve to get a divorce. You got to be fucking fucked up.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna get a Luther because that means too much of the truth got to come out.
That's what Patti LaBelle said.
Yeah, too much of the truth got to come out. Mm-hmm.
Damn. What rap movie you want to see? If we had to do a biopic on a rapper, Best Friend and Pablo, who y'all want?
That we never
and
had.
I let y'all say 3 people apiece. I would like the Jay-Z Beyonce love story.
I like the Jay, but some truth got to. There's some
truth
got to come out of that too.
But I'd like to see like this whole background shit on him, like something on Kanye. Even though I hate him, I want to see the turning point from where he went from.
You didn't see Yeezus?
No. Yeah, the joint.
Oh,
he don't have Netflix.
Mike, do yourself a favor.
Borrow somebody Netflix
Yeezus
password.
Was good as shit.
All right,
3 different episodes.
Mm-hmm.
But that made me love Kanye. I liked him.
That's what a lot of people say. That's what a lot of people say.
But now I love him. So the shit he doing now, I'm still giving this nigga a pass. That's how much I love him.
Yeah, somebody got with him in his early stages and just started filming him, not knowing where it was going. And then
it was his boy.
Yeah, and everything just happened.
Now he don't fuck with him either.
Yep.
He don't fuck with what is his name? It's 2 different words with 2 different niggas, right? It's like Cochise and Cokie something like that.
Yeah,
but yeah, yo, he followed this motherfucker before he got the deal with Rockefeller.
Yep.
And went with him from like kind of like now.
Yeah.
You'll get to see, Mike, you'll get to see the turning point for Kanye is when he lost his mother and no one said nothing to him. Nobody talked to him. You could tell. They let him do him.
Right.
Without being, he had no nigga to hold him down and be like, yo, you gotta relax.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, chill or something. They let him go.
Yeah.
But Jay and Dame did that nigga greasy at first.
Oh yeah, of course.
Wait
Oh
till
yeah.
you see it, you're gonna be like, oh no.
Yeah. I'm looking at Jay real wild. I was like,
Yep. This is the first time I looked at Jay-Z crazy.
Yeah.
No matter what scandal he ever been in, I was like, damn, I mean.
Yeah, but watching that made me realize why when Kanye went on his rants, Jay never said anything. He was like, yep, you're right. Don't even worry about it. You got all that. So, but yeah, I would love to see a Jay story, but the truth got to come out. Like that Aaliyah shit got to come out. When he really met Beyonce got to come out. I need to know
trying
all
to get
that.
the Illuminati at your back.
Right.
Hey.
You about to wind up on an island somewhere, like tied up in one of them rooms that they have over there.
Y'all remember when they did the Roxanne Shante movie?
Yeah.
I would like to see that format with hip hop. Like, don't just stop with how she met Nas and like I want to see everybody's shit. Come together, going. Like New York shit to get to LA to, I would love to see that go down.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Yeah, because I would love to see Big Daddy Kane. I would love to see Big Daddy Kane one.
Like a Juice Crew?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Then I would love to see KRS-One come step in and fuck them up.
I was going to say KRS-One, Biz Markie. I like to see, like, one of the things I like watching is, like, a lot of the background stuff on, like, NWA. Like, all the crazy shit they used to do. Like,
Straight Outta Compton was a good movie. Straight Outta Compton was good.
That was really good. Left some things out, but it was good.
I mean,
they can't show everything.
They showed it on the Michelle A joint. They showed on the Michelle A joint.
But I feel like that was hating.
Yeah, definitely. It was definitely one-sided.
What time is it, Joe?
10:42.
Yeah, 10:42. So
it's
7:42.
All right, I almost had to take y'all with me to go get down. Like, let me go get this nigga.
Now that's the exclusive for you.
Yes, let me go get the boy.
Yeah. Yeah. So BDK, Jay, and we was talking about this like last week. Somebody said X, but we don't know who could play X, so we don't know if that would ever happen.
And even before I said NWA, like I was thinking like Easy. Like I like that whole thing that leads up to all that stuff.
Yeah. You like the prequels.
You got me stuck, yo. Who would play DMX?
Yeah, who can play X?
What's that dude?
Got him. Bo King Woodbine.
I'm tired of him, bro.
Don't do that.
Bro, you know who's that dude that played on the baldhead dude on Biker Boys?
Oh, Derek Luke?
Yeah.
Yeah. Antoine Fisher.
Puffy?
Yep, Puffy. Yeah, getting his ass like you got my ass. Go ahead.
Nah, not no Derek Luke. You talking about nigga.
Yeah.
Antoine Fisher, nigga. Yo, I was in the movies high shit and never forget. When she called that boy nigga like that, I died, yo.
With so much affection in her voice. Like
I don't know. Yeah, I don't see Derek Luke being DMX.
But people ain't seen him being Puffy either.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna cut his hair off.
I think Bo Keem is a little long in the tooth to play X, man.
You might be right.
Yeah. Because if you want to do that, you might as well have Franco do it.
I can't remember the nigga that was in New Jersey Drive. He could do it.
You talking about Midget?
Not Midget, his homeboy.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
I don't know where the fuck is Midget?
Yeah, bro. I seen him on SVU for one episode. That was it.
You know you made it when you got on SVU.
I'm trying to tell you.
When you on motherfucking NBC. No, you made it when you went to CBS because they are definitely old.
Yeah, they are.
They deal with old people.
Mm-hmm.
When you on an episode of The Neighborhood with Cedric the Entertainer, that's when you did it.
You got a cameo of the neighbor.
Right. When you on Kings and Queens.
Right.
You be like, fuck.
So, Paul, Who's one of your favorite interviews, man?
I never was asked this. That's a good one. Hold
And
up.
while you're thinking, do you have your interview saved? Do you have?
Fuck no.
He just did it, bro. He's like us. He just do it.
Now they saved at 92Q, but I don't have them. Shit.
Yeah.
I never thought about keeping them. We was working. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Conan some love because Cole still got all his drops, all his artist drops. He'll still be here. Yeah, he still got a DMX drop. He got a fucking Jay-Z drop. He got the shits.
Yeah.
I feel like my favorite interview is gonna be between Busta and Common.
Okay.
Because as a fan of both of them, you feel different when you interviewing a person you think you know musically.
Mm-hmm.
So asking Busta, I'll give you a question I asked him. I said, hey, yo, is you still rock a block? And he looked at me hard, like he looked at me like, and then looked at Spliff. He said, what you know about Rock the Block? I was like, that's your publishing company when you first started. And he was like, hold on. I said, no, you hold up. I come from the era of reading the fucking CDs and reading the tape things and reading what studio y'all went to. I said, yo, you used to live in Hit Factory. Yo, fucking Spliff was like, God damn. You know? So to love a person and to love their music and to finally get to say something to him, that's how I felt about Busta. And I felt that same way about Common, because my first question was with him was like, Busta, I said, is the UAC still together? He said, get the fuck out of here. What you know about UAC? And then I hit one of the verses.
Yeah.
Like, that was your crew, you know, coming up in Chicago. That was you. That was No ID. That was, what's the other dude? He did a lot of shit on the Resurrection album. Hold on, let me spank this dog. Give me this. Damn.
Peter, don't be watching, Peter. Don't watch Peter.
Listen, this dog bad as shit. It's the smallest.
Hey Pork, do you know Alicia Cruz?
Fuck yeah.
I was going to say I grew up with her.
Really?
Yeah, she's down in Atlanta.
In Florida,
Atlanta right now. She's on a radio show now in the mornings.
Yep.
Yeah.
Remember Alicia was part of the DA. That was her and Dre Johnson.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's my nigga right there. I love Alicia. Like, it's far and few in between people that we worked with in that building that we don't fuck with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we are family.
Right.
We spent more time at work, just like y'all jobs. Everybody spend more time at work than they do at home.
Yeah.
If you go to work for 8 hours, you come home, you see your kids, and you go to bed. Then you see them when you wake up for school, but then you going to work.
Yeah.
Yep.
Spend way more time with people at work than you do your own family.
And that's why those relationships start at work, and then you wind up, messing up the home life for the work life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But I'll do it all over again, too, though.
Oh, yeah.
I miss Alicia. I miss Dre. I miss Squirrel. Shit.
Yeah.
Shit, I miss Angel Baby, and we just stopped being the AM clip. But we still talk. Like, me and Angel talk a lot. I'll hit Squirrel when the Vikings losing or when they winning and be like, nigga, yo, y'all got to step y'all game up. He be like, I know, yo. But everybody, AJ, Kelson, me and Kelson came in together. He was there before I was, but, our bridge is Swift.
Mm-hmm.
I miss her to death, yo. Every days to this day, she died a month after my mother died.
Yeah.
My mother died in June of 08, and she died in July of 08.
Man, how crazy are like freak accidents and things like that just
that wasn't no freak accident.
I was gonna let you say it. I was gonna let you say
that was not an accident. Hey, best friend. There's no way on God's green earth that you are gonna jump in your pool and break your neck.
hey, whatever happened, it's just crazy. It happened.
Yep.
You
I was gonna
are
let you
not
say
going to
it.
be in your pool. Get out your pool.
Mm-hmm.
Put on some regular clothes, and then jump in your pool and break your neck.
Not at all.
You are not going to die. And when asked, hey, what happened? Nobody said they saw it happen. That was at your house.
Yep.
At your party.
Your party.
Allegedly, people.
I know.
Ain't no,
I will never say the word allegedly when it come to her.
yep.
Never.
I never looked too far into it. I just like, hey.
Yeah. All right.
Boy, we could go down this motherfucking slippery slope if we want. That's me and her mother are on the same page. Let me put it to you like that.
Yep.
There's too many factors of bullshit when it comes to her death. And I remember I said something on I guess it was Facebook or Instagram, one of them, and some unknown dude was like, yo, you need to stop saying that shit like that. Yo, you know better than that. Why would you do that? Da 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 da. And the first thing I thought was, nigga, you don't know me, one. And two, I am doing what any friend should do for a friend, and that's called riding for him.
Yep.
Like, if it was an accident, guess what would have happened? Everybody at the party would have said it was an accident. Everybody. If you get up and slip and fall and you grab your shot glass things behind you, right? You grab two of them. And you slip and fall, you grab them and they break, and you break your arm. Me and Pablo gonna be like, damn, yo got up and tried to, he was slipping, then he fell and grabbed it. You know what I mean? It will be cascade of truth.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at it, now let's do the allegedly. If you look at it and you think to yourself, why is an inkling of a doubt coming out of some people's mouths? That means something's wrong.
Something's wrong.
Something is wrong. Because any other way, that shit will be like, damn, yo, Tyree Coleon, God bless the dead. We all saw the video.
Yeah.
He was shot. Everybody know that. He was shot, he was shot, he was shot. No matter how you say it.
He was shot.
He was shot. I don't even know where none of them niggas at about that party. I asked everybody. I was at the hospital when she died. I got the call. Well, I called Kelson because he was there, but he left. And he was like screaming. I couldn't even understand what he was saying on the phone. I was at Club One, and I was calling Swift to go to her house because she was having a party. And I just remember, let me call Swift. Kept ringing. Let me call Swift. Kept ringing. Plus Love, that used to work with us on 92Q, he worked for 911. He calls me and say, hey, yo, call Swift real quick. Somebody, we just got a call from a care adjutant. So he got the 911 call.
Right.
I call Swift again. It rings again. I said, let me call Kelson. He said he was going. I've never heard my man sound. I mean, it was, I could tell in his heart, it was excruciating him to tell me that she died or she's dead. Because all I heard was Swift, Kia, dead, Good Samaritan. And I mean, he was at the top of his lungs, Mike.
Wow.
I'm Swift. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Get all the way over there. I broke my stern wheel to my car driving from Club One to Good Samaritan. And if I'm lying, I'm done. I did 120 miles per hour the whole way on 695. I murdered my car. Had to put that motherfucker in the shop and everything. And when I get there, her mother was like, "Come here, you can see her. You can come to the back." We get back there. She had this neck brace on. And her family was there, aunts and uncles, and I'm like, hey y'all. And her mother was like, let Chop get a minute. And I couldn't hold it. I mean, it's your friend.
Yeah.
Right? Your sister.
Yeah.
We get outside. I ain't gonna make this story too long, but I'm gonna tell y'all the number one thing that made me be like, wait a minute. My wait a minute moment. Her aunt comes to me and say, Pork, we need to know who was at the party. By this time, and I'm not trying to exaggerate, it's about 300 people outside in the parking lot. Because everybody got the news that Swift died, right?
Mm-hmm.
Me and Kelson go outside. It's me, it's Kelson, it's the police. Police was like, yo, we need names. Here's a clipboard, here's a pen. Do what you can do, man. I said, excuse me, y'all. In my softest voice, because I'm crying.
Mm-hmm.
I said, if you was at the party, please come up here and sign this paper. Don't nobody move. There's about 200 motherfuckers out there. I looked at Kelson, and I thought, and I had operation on my vocal cords before. When I tell you I never yelled that loud in my life, I was like, you mean to tell me all you motherfuckers out here want to see this girl? I mean, I went off. People started coming up. It's a girl right here. It's a girl right here. It's maybe about 10 names on the paper now. The girl on the right, on my left, y'all right, says, yeah, that looked like it's about it. That looked like it's about the many people that came. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
She walks away. This chick, and I don't know these two girls at all. I don't know them at all. The other girl was like, shit, Pork, there's about 30 people at that motherfucker. She lying. That's all we're going to get into. Like, it was that week of her funeral, unbelievable. Like, that was, my mother died of cancer, and I was the last person to see her alive. My mother passed in my living room. Come on, dog. Get your ass over there. Fucking scratching up shit. Look, she gonna keep doing it. Y'all hear?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here. Move. Damn. Don't have no little dog, yo. Whatever you do, Mike, don't buy no little dog.
I ain't getting nothing.
But just to wrap all of the sweet stuff up, you know, I miss her. No, I miss her every day. That's why I still play club music. I feel like it's a lost art of our city. I feel like we let it go, and then had a problem when Philly and Jersey started doing their shit. Mm-hmm. So now y'all want it back. You know, like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like,
So I know you've been in the business and, you know, the industry a long time. What about Miss Tony?
Oh, I love him. Love him. My favorite story for Big Tony, notice I don't call him Miss no more. He's still Big Tony. No, that's fine for you, Mike. I get it. You know, I just call him Big Tony. At his funeral, they had this slideshow with artists that they got from his phone or wherever they got these pictures from. So it's me, it's Swift next to me, it's a lady in front of us. So we watching the slideshow. Big Tony and Drew Hill. You hear the lady in front of us be like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Big Tony and Frank Ski. You know, they work together.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't believe Frank Ski. So all these pictures going with Big Tony and stars.
Right.
I don't know who put this picture of Brandy by herself up there, right? It just was Brandy. Like just regular ass Brandy. The lady go, oh my God, I can't believe they done killed Brandy. Yo, me and Swift, yo, it took God himself to hold me down. Yo, I was in tears. Yo, man, Swift was fucking rolling off that one Brandy picture. Even at Swift's funeral, you know, her funeral was at Morgan, packed, standing room. Oh, I mean, it was dumb. They get us to talk about Swift. You know, I'll give us a couple of minutes, and they pick me to talk. Before I talked, Reggie Reg was talking. God rest Reggie Reg, you know.
Yeah.
So since she died in July, her funeral was like the end of July. It was a hot ass day. Reggie thought it was cool for him to wear a fucking sweater vest and a bomber vest. Like it was cold outside, right?
That sounds like him.
So when it was my turn to talk, yo, I mean, Swift funeral was very drawn out and sad. It was like, if you wanted to cry, say you want to cry. That was the perfect place. Because they dragged that shit out. I said, I get up there, I grab the mic, and I say to her mother, her father, and her sister, thank y'all for sharing your daughter and your sister with us. And big shout out to Reggie Reg for wearing the hottest outfit on the hottest day. Yo, when I tell you the entire niggas died. That's my favorite Reggie moment. That and Reggie getting on the radio at the old 92 when we was downtown.
Yeah.
I was producing him and Swift. So he reading the liner. The liners are like, you on the queue brought to you by McDonald's. Don't forget, this Friday, McDonald's got 2 for $2 hamburgers. Simple, right? Reggie Reg grabbed that liner, nigga. To this day. Yo, I swear I wish Swift could just come back to life for one moment. This nigga got on the radio and was like, yeah, you on the 92Q, brought to you by Leukemia. Leukemia and John Hopkins is whatever, right? Swift was like, Leukemia? Yo, it said leukemia. Nigga. On the floor. I mean, it was live radio too. Yo, she laughed so fucking hard. Yo, you could just hear it. Yo, people was calling up there like, Reggie, come on. Reggie. Yo, our boss came in the studio, was like, are you serious? He was like, it looks like you say leukemia.
Leukemia.
Leukemia, yo.
Oh man. That's amazing, man. Thank you for sharing those stories, man.
I appreciate it, man.
Bro, you know, just that, you know, that time there that you told those, like, you lived a life. You know, you still have a lot of life to live, but just that alone, people like me or Pablo, you know, we sit back and we like, man, we listen to like Miss Tony or Big Tony, you know, K Swift, you know, Reggie Reg. I remember going to school in the morning and 92Q would be on, you know, and it'd be all the people that you were naming, you know, Frank Ski, all them, like Frank Ski in the morning, whatever the case might be. It's like, you lived it. You were with them. You were in those rooms. You were in those parties.
I
remember Tony coming to our school. That's Tony came to Southwestern High School. I think I was in 10th grade just to talk to us. And
what school you went to?
Southwestern High School. Yes, and they was talking, and he was like, "Don't get it fucked up." And everybody shut up like, "Oh, okay, all right." And he was like, "You don't let them talk to us like that?" It was like, "Yeah, y'all need to hear that." So I was like, "Bet you got it." Yeah. I remember
Mike, you said something just now that made me think of something else. You said I lived a life. I tried to kill myself twice, yo. Twice. I'm supposed to be here, man. You know, Best Friend and Pablo, y'all supposed to be here.
Yeah.
No matter how fucked up life is, and life can be fucked up for individuals. Like, just because y'all can go through something don't mean the next person can go through that same shit. All of our struggles are different.
Right.
I just want you to know that keep pushing, yo. Keep pushing.
Yeah.
Because it was 2 times in my life I said, fuck it.
Yeah. It was one time I tried to check out too. Man.
Yeah, man.
Yo,
right. I'm glad you said what you said at the beginning. You said, you did this podcast so you can talk to your best friend.
Yeah.
Fuck the guests.
Yep.
I hope y'all got some shows and y'all can when it's just y'all two.
Yeah, 110%.
Yeah, man. Talk that shit. Talk that out. Best friend could be coming home from work and, spousal problems, kid problems.
Oh, he got a lot of those.
Problems, and all he got to do is talk to you and everything will be okay for the moment. And that goes vice versa.
Yeah.
Right. Look at this principal that killed himself at Disney.
Yeah.
Because him and his wife got into it. She called the police on some shit that wasn't real, wasn't true. And
when was that?
It's all over the news right now. Like, literally, like, the guy's a principal at an elementary school. The wife called the police. He was like, I swear I've never touched her, never put my hands on her, would never hurt her or her kids. It was just a misunderstanding on her part. The police is like, hey, lock them up. He gets suspended from school, about to lose everything, puts a big Facebook post saying, you know what? I'm sorry, I never hurt her. She called the court. She called the police and tried to fix it and say, hey, that's not what happened. This wasn't the truth. It was a mistake. They wouldn't do anything, killed himself.
It's crazy.
I get it, yo. Like, I get it. That's why therapy is so fucking real.
Yeah.
Therapy is real.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Dr. Mercer. That's my therapist.
Shout out to Dr. Laura.
Best friend gonna be like, shout out to Jack Daniels, Tennessee.
Shout out to Winter Jack.
Jack.
Hey, no matter, as long as you're talking to him.
All right. All right, best friends. It's your time, sir.
All right, Porkchop. So this is what we do here. So every week, I reach in my sack and I pull out
pause.
and I pull out a question. So what we normally do is one of the followers, listeners, they'll send me a message, comment, question. One time they said, ask the black co-host, so it's whatever they got, whatever they got on their mind, whether it's real life, if it's a question, they need an answer, whatever, advice. So this week, the question is, and it's from a female. I get a lot of females. Sometimes I get the same one.
She need to come on the show. She asked me.
Yes, she got some real shit going on. She always asking us questions. So Porkchop, you're at that age now, to where everything might not work properly, right?
Hey, yo.
So
you can stop right there. I'm suffering from ED as we speak.
So her man was in a car accident, and he's in his mid-30s, and he suffers from, I guess because of the nerve damage, he has to take injections to get hard.
Okay.
I guess at this point in his life, he's just like, no sex drive, not interested, doesn't want to do the injections. You got to plan it out. It's not like, for her, she's saying it's not real intimate because you got to plan it out. She has to give him the injection. Then they got to wait for the course to run, and then they got to do their thing. So it's a big theatrical thing.
Are they married?
Yes. Now they're at the point now to where she's very much needing it. He's very much checked out of it. She feels that he should give her permission to go elsewhere. What's your thoughts?
Like I said, I have ED right now, right? And I've been trying to get all of this shit together. And my wife brought up her concerns, and I would tell her, who I'm talking to, her or him?
Her.
I would tell her to try everything before she giving her body to somebody else. Because once she do that, he's gonna check out for good.
Yep.
I think that he's gonna check out for good. Because that's what I would feel like. Don't no man want no other man on that woman. Like,
Right.
and I get that you want things, but yo, fuck the injections. There's the pump that they put in your scrotum sac, and you hit the little button and it pump right up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's so many other things to do besides that. Just look into it together. Don't let him look into it by himself, because then he feel like he's by himself.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not gonna help the solution, then you're part of the problem.
Pablo? Yeah, I agree.
So hopefully,
they're married.
Hopefully. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, if they're married,
You stop.
For better or for worse. You know what I mean? Like you
some people don't believe in that, yo. After they married,
they don't. And that's crazy. Like, you're a team. You know what I mean? You are now a team. You are united. You can't give up on your teammate. I play sports, majority of my life, and that's the one thing they told us. You never give up on your teammate. You know what I mean? So if he's still trying, you gotta still try with him. Like, he's already messed up that he can't satisfy his wife. That's in his head right now. Like,
mentally, he's just fucked.
Yeah, like, I can't satisfy her.
As a man, all of us know.
So if you check out,
listen, I told y'all that I got ED, right?
Yeah.
I'm going, yo. I can empathize.
Yeah, like,
and sympathize.
Right.
I get it.
It's bad enough when your woman cheats on you, but if she goes out and be with somebody else and you can't do anything, that's a double whammy, and that's gonna fuck them up way more than you even ready for. So if you have an inkling of love for that man still, you need to work it out. You need to figure it out. There's so many other things. They can put a rod in my man and he just stay where he at all times. There's always other things. So
right, that's gonna be one of my decisions. I'm about to be like, just make my dick hard.
Yeah, just walk around hard. Like, you know what I mean? So
right.
Yeah, I think it's selfish. I think it's one of those things. Let's say
y'all gonna ride with me, all right?
All right.
I think it's one of those things where, when you say better or worse, like, what happens if he gets in an accident, he gets paralyzed, he gets something, like, you rolling out, then you're just gonna leave him, then.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, where my shoes at?
Yeah, we always say that. Like, we always ask that question. Like, what if somebody get in a car accident and they can't do anything? Like, what would you do? You know what I mean?
Right.
But we never actually think it will happen.
The big
now that she's in it, she needs to try every option. Like, if she doesn't try every option, then she just gave up. And she just wants to leave at this point.
Yeah.
So,
because then you definitely got to put that shoe on the other foot.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely got to do that.
Yeah.
What if it's you, shorty?
Right. Like, you get in an accident and, like, your whole lower half get taken out. You know what I mean? Like, can he go step out?
Like, man, what's that mouth do? That shit ain't broke.
You always hear the mouth ain't broke. Well, yeah, man.
Like, it's just about being intimate, being like you're taking a part of his love away. Move. Damn. Y'all almost saw me fall down the fucking steps.
I'm like, yo, we're gonna tell that story. He reached for the railing.
Fell down the steps. See? He started rolling. Everything.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, man. She gotta want it. That's it, man. Like, if she wants them to stay together, she better stay home. I'll tell you that.
I feel so sorry for both of them.
Yeah.
And I'm not blaming her for the way she feel, but I'm a man, so I gotta sympathize with him first.
Yeah. Totally
Man,
good.
let this man go so he can pick his son up.
No, you good. You good. Hold up. Hold up.
But nah, yeah. So I appreciate you for everything you ever did, man. Like no lie. Like I moved here when I was 15, and you've been the soundtrack from like my childhood, early childhood, all that good stuff, to now. So I appreciate you for everything you've done. I told you that when I saw you at the award show. I appreciate you for everything that you ever did.
Hold up. Don't say another word if you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
There we go. I didn't hear y'all at first.
Yeah. No, I was saying that I appreciate you. And like I said, when I saw you at the award show, I appreciate everything you ever did. And you never said no. You know what I mean? And I appreciate you forever for that. Like anytime I ask you for something, it's always I'll do it, or I'll see if I can get it done. If you couldn't do it, you said nah, it can't work. So I appreciate you being honest. I appreciate you always being there for me. And yeah, man. Yo, I love you for real, man.
Listen, yo. Listen. Hold up. I gotta be making sure the garage door closed because that bitch will fucking go like halfway and then go right back up. But I appreciate for you to thinking about me to do this, like for real. This ain't got to be the only time. We could do this again.
Oh, you already know I'm gonna ask you again. Oh, you froze on me.
He out in the street, froze up.
Oh, there you go.
There I go. I had to take the Wi-Fi off.
Right.
You got that Section 8 Wi-Fi.
Boy, look, I'm hold up. Let me see if you can see this. You can't even see it. I live right next to the mountains.
Oh yeah. Okay. But
shit.
But yeah, you already know I'm gonna ask you again.
Somebody got that good pension.
Pension, nigga. I'm fucked up right now. I'm about to start driving cabs out here.
Hey, I'm driving Uber right now.
Radio don't give you no pension.
Yeah. So
they give you a 401k.
Okay. But yeah, you know I'm gonna ask you again. I'm gonna have you come on, talk your talk. We can talk about the Jacksons again.
Yo, leave Mark Debarge alone.
You want to talk about your favorite Rebe album? You know what I mean?
No, I didn't say she had hits. I said she had hits. She had Centipede. That was it. Damn, man. Y'all got me really thinking, man, we need to do this a lot more often, even if it's not interview, but
yeah.
Men need to hear that other men go through things like that.
And that's another thing. That's another reason why we do this.
Porkchop, I just need you to promise me one thing.
Go ahead.
So when you sit at the table tonight with your family and you having dinner,
there we go.
Just tell them you got a new white best friend.
Listen, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Mike. You good with me. Believe me, when I see you, I'm gonna get you a shot glass from next time I go out the country.
All right. Hey, man, I'll send you my address. You can mail it to me. I appreciate it.
Nah, I'm gonna go out of town.
You gonna come straight to
get your shot glass, and I'm coming to Baltimore.
All right.
Yep.
So, best friend, any words for the folks?
I think my final words are going to be, listening to Porkchop tonight. Like, we're here for a reason. Use your support systems. Use the people around you, your friends, your family. You need somebody to talk to. Like, reach out. Like, just make sure. Like, don't get to the point where like you think you shouldn't be here. You're here for a reason.
Yeah.
You talking to me, best friend?
Talking to everybody. Everybody needs to hear it. Me too.
Mike, you don't know, man. I thought I was gonna check out for the third time. And hearing this, even that question being brought up, and we talked about, checking out, and then the ED thing, because having erectile dysfunction, nigga, that can make you check out for real as a man.
Right.
I get it, man. I get it. Believe me. Hey,
that's why
this was a good conversation.
I sympathize with
Absolutely.
the guy who, she's talking about, because for him, I know as a man, if you're out in the street and you know, something happens, you feel like less of a man because you couldn't protect your girl or your family, your car, whatever. Like, I can only imagine what's going through his head right now, saying, you know, he's not a man. He can't please her. He can't perform for her. He can't, you know, be everything that, you know, he should be. So it's tough out here.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Man, I wish I could talk to both of them.
Yeah.
Because hearing from better or for worse, niggas don't be meaning that shit, man.
Right.
And these the times when you be like, damn, I thought it was, but it ain't.
Right. Yep. People just like to play dress up and eat the cake. That's it. So.
Yep. You ain't lying, yo.
Yeah.
You gonna make me go live later on.
Hey, and I'm gonna be on there. And I'm gonna be on there, brother. Don't you worry about it.
Be mad as shit. Let me tell you bitches something. Fucking bitches.
Any wise man thoughts, Mr. Marlo?
I don't know, yo. I'm ain't no use to being cliche about life.
Right.
You know, it is what it is. I'm just whatever y'all going through, if anybody watching this and you going through something, ain't but two things you could do. You could put on your big boy drawers or pull out the big boy gun. Take your pick, nigga. I know that's some terrible last words. Terrible. Hey, yo, tell a nigga, go, yeah, fuck it, bro. Fuck it. Nah, man.
He's saying rob a bank, people. He's saying rob a bank.
Yeah. Just get some love. Be loved. Show love and get love. Because once the love is gone, it's over. Just
That's the El Debarge lyric, ain't it?
Probably. Tell me in your special way.
He sounds just like Mark right now.
Right.
Best background singer of all time.
Fucking Bobby and shit. Hey, yo, y'all gonna have me saying Mark Debarge for a long time.
Oh, man.
Mark Debarge and Marlon Jackson should do an album.
Yes, they should. Eminem.
Yeah, Eminem.
That's what's up, man.
Crazy, man.
We put a smile on his face, Mike. We do. We put a smile on his face.
I'm glad.
Yes.
So,
I can't wait for you to be like, yo, you want to do it again whenever, and I'll be like, all right, let's do it.
Hey, bro, don't try to tell you. I have you on here once a month. Don't play with me, bro.
Let's do it once a month.
Hey. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, we call it the Mark Debarge moment.
All right, Mark Debarge hour with Pork.
Yeah. I know Mark Debarge gonna be somewhere like, what the fuck?
We should just call it. We should just do a Mark Debarge pod and be like, hey, in tribute to Mark Debarge.
Bro,
just talk about that nigga the
Mark
whole
Debarge in the
time.
morning. I'm calling Mark Debarge in the morning. Like, yo, I need you on the show. All right.
Yo, please do.
Reach out.
I'm pretty sure he got a Instagram or something. You can DM him or something.
Yeah,
I got you. If I can get Mark Debarge, be bringing this back. I'm gonna have Mark Debarge on here.
I'm calling him before you do. I'm gonna get him.
All right, that'll work. Cool, man.
Well, y'all go ahead, man. For the cops to come pull my ass over.
Yes,
I appreciate it, Pork.
Thank everybody for watching. Thanks for everybody for listening. The old listeners, the new listeners, the future listeners, the baby listeners, the old listeners, all y'all. As we always say about this time in the Vadius, we trust. Be safe, stay toxic, and we out.
Peace.